Hey guys, I'm trying to like situate myself. I love these little like putting my hair like this. Kind of reminds me of a movie. But anyway, today is my first update for my Pan That palette, and hopefully you guys know by now. If not, I'll leave my intro video linked below and put this in a playlist so you guys can binge watch later or watch it now, however you guys prefer, because I love to binge watch a good project, you guys. But here is the Graveyard Swamp Queen. This is the palette that is my Pan That palette this year. If you're unfamiliar with Pan That palette, it's where you use a palette, an eyeshadow palette or a face palette. Some people have done lip palettes, and you use them the whole year and try to finish up everything inside of the palette. Okay, so this year I chose Tarte's Graveyard Girl Swamp Queen palette, and it was a collaboration with another YouTuber, Bunny, here on YouTube. And I bought this palette, I want to say in like 2015. I can't quite remember, but yeah, I thought I'd use this year. It was a limited edition, so it's no longer available. And I want to share with you guys. First, I'll put on the screen what it looked like in the beginning. It was pretty new. I had used it a few times, and then I started Pan That palette, and from there, I kind of just focused on one palette every year for the last like 6 years. No, I don't know how many years. Let's see. My first year was the Anastasia Self-Made, I think, palette, and then the Too Faced Vegas Nay, and then I did the year before last, it was the BH Cosmetics Pride and Prejudice Zombie. So that's 3 years. And then last year I combined whatever was left of these 3 palettes into one Z palette, or magnetic palette, not Z palette, but magnetic palette, and then I panned that last year. So this year, this is what my palette's looking like for the Swamp Queen, and this is my palette this year. Sorry about the glare from my ring light. It's nighttime now. Right now in California, 5 o'clock it gets dark, so I don't know if that's the same everywhere, but I should know that. Okay, so let's start off with my pan. You guys probably can't even see it because I could barely see it. It's right here in this brown shade with the glitter. I have the tiniest speck of pan right there showing. Let me see if I can get an angle. You see the dip. I put that in my brows like every other day, maybe most days. But yeah, so there is pan right there. It's really hard to see. Today is the 30th? Yeah, today's the 30th. If I were to go tomorrow, I probably would have a bigger pan, but I just have the time right now, and so I felt like filming it. I have a good dip going on this one here. This is, let's see, Natural Peaches. I've been putting that in my transition. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then right here in this Big Baby, it's like a matte cream shade. I have a good dip going there. I hope to hit pan in those 2 by next month. I have big, it's a big like wide dip, not deep but wide, because I use bigger brushes, you know, for my crease and for all over my eyelid. This big baby was not showing up on my skin really at all. And then as I got halfway through, it started to look better. So I don't know if like the product on top was just like it was just dusty and really thin, and then it started to get better as I've been using it. So I'm starting to enjoy this. At first I was like, oh, it's no good, I should just, you know, toss it out, but I kept going with it and it's gotten better. I think what it was just maybe, you know, it being an older palette, it's lost its pigment and stuff like that. So there's that. I've also what else? Okay, so when I use Natural Peaches, this like peach in my transition, it's too light. It's like my skin tone, so it barely shows up. So I also dip into Dogman, and I kind of mix the 2 as I go. So if you're doing Pan That palette, that might be a helpful tip is to, you know, kind of mix two shadows to help you, you know, get the color that you desire. What else? Sassy Bun. I love Sassy Bun. It's this beautiful shimmer, but I've used it a few times all over the lid. I don't think I have any pictures. This month I was really bad at taking pictures of, you know, stuff. So I'll try for the month of February to do better with pictures and stuff like that. But if I find any, I will put them here on the screen. I did use Uncommon a few times, and then I also used Mancat. I have it right now on the outer portion of my V. It's a really dark color, so I only use a little bit. I'm really light-handed with that one. And then for the face products in this palette, let me turn it the other way so I don't blind you guys. I have this highlighter here. I have it on my face today. I have been using it a bunch, but I don't see any movement. And so that is really disheartening to me right now because I've used this so many times, and the blush as well. Does this thing really work? And Gator Wings are the colors. I've used them so many times and they're not showing progress, you guys. So I don't know. I don't know if it's going to take me all year to like hit pan, or if I'm going to hit pan and then I'm not going to get anywhere. We'll see. But yeah, that is it for my update. I just really hope to hit pan on Natural Peaches and Big Baby by next month. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. I might get really close, but that's my goal. And that is it for this video. Anyway, if you're new here, please consider subscribing and give this video a thumbs up. And I was gonna ask you guys, because I'm in this chatty mood today and this is a really short video, so I'm like, I wanted to ask you guys because I was thinking I want to go to Sally's. I don't know if any of you, Sally's is open, but it's like limited customers, like I don't know, like 3 at a time, because their store is like so small and stuff like that. Is there any stores that you guys want to go to right now while, you know, not a lot of things are open? Leave it down in the comments. Let me know. I'm so interested, and then next month we'll talk about it. Okay, so thank you so much again. I hope you guys are having a lovely day, evening, wherever you guys are, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.